While there are many famous attractions in Beijing full of tourists, we set out to see two of the most undervisited sites in the city. Okay, so we've arrived at the Beijing Drum Tower. This was built in the middle of the 12th century. So there's also a bell tower here as well. So let's go and have a bit of an explore and have a look around. There's a large open space between the bell tower and the drum tower, and we felt lucky that we stumbled upon some traditional Chinese dancers putting on a display. It was really, really good to see. We're always on the lookout to explore historical sites no matter what city we go to. We were struck by the lack of Western tourists walking around the drum and bell tower area, but we're also pleased with the fact that it was only 30 RMB to get a combo ticket to get into both of these amazing sites. Inside the drum tower, as you would expect, there's plenty of presentation boards telling you about the history. This building and this area called the Central Corridor here in Beijing was added to the UNESCO World Heritage List earlier this year. Got all these little speakers here in the bell tower where you can push the button and it makes sounds of what people would have been selling during their days in Beijing, selling watermelon, selling sweet hard flour cake, selling apricots, selling goldfishes. That means no thank you in Chinese?
I don't
Not quite. That's Beck's version of oh, no thank you in Chinese.
Maybe the Western.
Let's buy some watermelons. Willow's trying to ring the bell. Because the bell's no longer here, but there is a multimedia exhibition where you can actually still ring the bell. The stairs were an absolute killer. They are steep and they are big, and certainly you'd want to be fit, and there's definitely no access for anyone with a disability. We've got to go way up here.
Oh, they're big steps.
Okay, so we made the 70 steps to the top. This is the Beijing Central Axis. Jingcheng Park in the distance. On the other side of that, Forbidden City, Tiananmen Square. Okay, so 70 long and big steps to get up to the top floor here. Some interesting different timekeeping devices that they held up here. This incense clock in a spiral shape was burnt, and people could tell the time by at what stage it was burning, like whereabouts the burn was. That would indicate a certain amount of time. So some really interesting stuff up here. But lots and lots of drums that they used to use. There are 24 drums in here, made according to the dimensions, recorded in documents dating back to the Qing Dynasty when this place was in full use. So this is the drum tower in Beijing. They were both built around the same time, so around the 1240s originally. Let's go and see how many stairs are in this one. Oh, I see the notorious sign that says upstairs. We thoroughly enjoyed our visit to the Beijing Drum and Bell Towers. The Drum Tower was definitely the highlight. There was a lot more information and multimedia displays at the Drum Tower to keep you engaged. The live demonstration of how they used to beat the drums was a high point of our visit. A few hundred metres down the road is Yandaxai Street. The buildings are built to look like traditional hutons and are filled with shops and restaurants. It's well worth a look, and if you keep exploring you'll find the picturesque Qinghai Bian Lake. We really enjoyed our visit to this area of Beijing and it's well worth going to have a look at.